Welcome to Travelogue. This trip we're gonna go to Changsha. Yes, in case you don't know where Changsha is, let me draw a map, a draft. Here, it's very draft China. Beijing is here. And you go down south, in the center of China is Changsha. If you come from New York, that's east. London, Paris, west. Moscow on the top is north. And downstairs is Australia. But we're gonna go to Changsha on this trip to have some fun. Are you ready? Let's go. Changsha, the earliest settlement, was probably founded in the first millennium BC. By 202 BC, it was already a fortified city. During the Han Dynasty, it was also the capital of Changsha Kingdom. The celebrated Ma Wangdui tombs of the Han Dynasty were constructed between 186 and 165 BC. Yuelu Academy was founded in 976 Song Dynasty, destroyed by war in 1127, and rebuilt in the year 1165. Changsha is a city that has a very long history. Tianxin Pavilion, translated in English, it's a Sky Heart Pavilion. It's the center of Changsha. It's also the highest point of the city. From here, we can trace back Changsha's history for thousands of years. Changsha got its name in the time of Western Chu. In spring and autumn period and the warriors' state period, Changsha was a strategic area in the southern part of the Chu County. Changsha has about 3,000 years of history. It used to be one of the prosperous metropolitans in the past. There are many commercial shops, schools, and businesses in downtown area. During the Chinese Civil War, Changsha was controlled by Kuomintang Party. In 1938, when the Japanese intruder marched down to the south of China, Changsha was damaged by arson. The fire lasted for 5 days and 5 nights. Changsha City Protection Wall has been remodeled many times throughout the whole history. From the bricks, we can tell the different time period. From those words carved on the stone, we can tell that's from Ming Dynasty. And this one, right behind me, a brownish color made of local mud. It's from 2,000 years ago. Gosh, I can't believe I touched something 2,000 years ago. Man, I feel young. Yuelu Academy is one of the well-known and the largest college in Song Dynasty of China. It's about 1,000 years ago. So by that time, people come over here. Most scholars and students pay great respect to this college. It's a serious place. For example, they're also important place. And the Zhenzong, the emperor of Song Dynasty, inscribed the 4 characters on top of the main gate. And on both sides, left and right, the characters says, "This is the greatest place on earth, and only people from Changsha are the smartest people from entire world." If you disagree, I know why. You're not from Changsha. The Academy has witnessed more than 1,000 consecutive years of history, and it's the only one of the Asian Chinese academies of classical learning to have evolved into a modern institution of higher learning. The historical transformation from Yuelu Academy to Hunan University can be seen as the epitome of the development of China's higher education, a change which mirrors China's education system. As one of the 4 most prestigious academies over the last 1,000 years in China, it has been a famous institution of higher learning, as well as a center of academic activities and cultures since it was formally set up in 976. In the past, the people worship Confucius in China in various ways. For example, scholars and professionals by building temples and colleges to pay the respect. And parents also worship Confucius for better education for their children. It's a serious matter, everybody with a serious face. You know, you look at the temple, look at the statues, you can't do faces. So this is not allowed. It's bad. So I have to go out to make, oh, I'm sorry, I have to go out to make that faces. Aiwan Pavilion lies in the Qingfeng Gorge and was built in the year of 1792. Its original name is Red Leaf Pavilion, and later, according to the poem written by Du Mu, the name was changed. Mao Zedong once played and studied here, and the remaining tablet was written by Mao Zedong in the year 1950. Lushan Mountain have the great combination. There's a Hunan University on bottom foot of the mountain. Then you come up, there's a Lushan Academy we mentioned earlier. It's beautiful. And you keep going up, there's Lushan Old Temple. It's a famous temple. It's the oldest one in Hunan province. I would like to go to check out the monks. I heard they have some interesting rules. Let's go check it out. Lushan Temple lies in the hillside of the mountain. It was built in AD 268 and later was destroyed and repaired for several times. It was rebuilt in the year 1980. Talk about rules. I have heard very interesting rules for this temple. For example, the younger monks can only watch TV till 7 o'clock, and the older ones can watch it till 9 o'clock. But if you're leader of this temple, you can watch TV all night long. Those youngs can only watch TV till 7 o'clock. Today, most monks living in the Buddhist temple are religious students and researchers. Everyday life inside the temple is more or less quite civilized. Yuelu Mountain is the best getaway place from Changsha City. It's quite beautiful. As a matter of fact, the famous Hunan University just located at the bottom of this mountain. A lot of students come over here not only do their studies, many of them start their romance from this beautiful park. If you use just one word to describe the Yuelu Mountain, I agree with the students of Hunan University. It's romantic. Because in this area, there's 30,000 students living in this mountain area. Every day after class, you see couples everywhere. It's a love affair. That makes me feel lonely.
Hunan silk embroidery design is well known for rich colors, comparable to an oil painting, and realism comparable to a photography. The unique technique of Hunan embroidery provides a means for threads of different colors to mix naturally, resulting in a very harmonious effect.
What I'm looking at right now is a special piece. It's a piece of art. It's called double-sized embroideries. What they did is sewing this. Take a look at this horse. 对不起，我能拿下来看一下吗? You take a look at this side. It's a beautiful horse. It's a picture. And you look at the back. It's also a picture. So this requires special skills because you have to hide the needles and the threads. And there's higher level quality, it's double size, but the two different pictures. For example, you look at the one side is a dog, the other side is a cat. So, but it takes a long time. For the skilled worker, finish this one takes about 1 or 2 months. Just like a thread by thread, needle by needle. The Xiang style embroidery